I want you to think about this question. What's fueling your mind these days? Because just like your body needs the right fuel to stay healthy, your mind needs the right input to stay strong. And that's what step 6 is all about. Fuel your mind. Because here's what I know. You can't create a new life with the same old thinking. If you want to turn things around, you got to start by changing the way you think. The voices you listen to, the content you consume, the thoughts you entertain, they all shape who you become. There's a phrase that I come back to often. Your input determines your outlook. If you're constantly feeding your mind negativity, distractions, or noise, it's going to show up in your attitude, in your energy levels, and even in your decisions. But when you're intentional about what you're learning, what you're listening to, well, that's when things begin to shift. So here's the challenge. Be more intentional about what you allow in. I'm a big fan of books, podcasts, scripture, conversations, or even music that helps me think better. And over time, I've found that these help me live better, but this doesn't have to be overwhelming. You don't have to do all of these. But I do want to encourage you to do something. To start small, maybe it's a morning journaling habit. Maybe it's listening to one podcast a week. Maybe it's reading one proverb a day. Whatever it is, just make the shift from consuming mindlessly to fueling intentionally. So here's my reflection question for you. What's one thing you've been consuming that you know isn't helping you grow? And what's one thing you could start consuming instead? That leads us right to our next step, which is to pick one way to fuel your mind this week. Just one. And then do it every day if you can. Because your thoughts shape your actions, and your actions shape your future. Remember, change your input and you change your outlook. And that's how you'll keep turning things around. Well, next up, we're going to look at our final step, step 7. Take the next step. I'll see you then.